Gunther has been having quite the run in WWE over the last few years, consistently putting out great matches. However, one of the Triple H-led creative department's booking decisions regarding him has an NWA Hall of Famer worried. Only a little of the upcoming WWE Saturday night's main event card has been revealed so far, and one of the matches is Gunther facing Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship. Finn and the Ring General's altercation at Survivor Series is understood to be the reason for this, as the Judgment Day member had attacked Damian Priest at the PL and indirectly helped Gunther. However, Gunther did not seem pleased at the interference and booted Balor in the face. This ultimately resulted in Balor interfering in a match between Dominic Mysterio and the Ring General. The Prince hit him with 3 coups de grace and demanded a title shot to Adam Pearce. Gunther, the current WWE Intercontinental Champion, has redefined what it means to hold the gold in WWE. With a reign spanning over a year and performances that consistently steal the show, he's elevated the title to a level not seen in decades. Despite his stellar accomplishments, a recent decision by Triple H has left one WWE Hall of Famer unconvinced about the direction of Gunther's career. In an exclusive interview, the Hall of Famer shared candid thoughts about Gunther's booking, stating, "Gunther deserves more. He's the most dominant Intercontinental Champion we've seen in years, but the decisions being made are holding him back from reaching his full potential." What is this decision that has caused such a stir, and why does Gunther's career trajectory deserve a closer look? Let's dive into the details. Gunther, formerly known as Walter in NXT UK, has always been synonymous with dominance. From his early days in WWE's UK division to his rise on the main roster, the Austrian-born powerhouse has built his legacy on hard-hitting, grueling matches that leave audiences in awe. His title reign as Intercontinental Champion has been nothing short of historic. Gunther shattered records, surpassing legends like the Honky Tonk Man to become the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time. He's faced a variety of challengers, including Drew McIntyre, Chad Gable, and Sheamus, delivering show-stealing performances every time. However, despite his accomplishments, many believe Gunther's booking lacks the gravitas befitting a superstar of his caliber. The Hall of Famer's critique centers around Triple H's decision to seemingly keep Gunther in a holding pattern rather than propelling him into the main event scene. Gunther should be headlining WrestleMania or fighting for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, the Hall of Famer argued. Instead, they're keeping him tied to the Intercontinental title. While he's done wonders for the belt, it's time for him to move on to bigger things. This sentiment echoes among fans who have long clamored for Gunther to break out of the mid-card and challenge stars like Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, or Cody Rhodes. Gunther's dominance as Intercontinental Champion is both a blessing and a curse. On one hand, his reign has elevated the title, making it feel prestigious and meaningful. On the other hand, it has also boxed him into a role that may be limiting his growth. Triple H's decision to keep Gunther in the mid-card appears to stem from a desire to strengthen the Intercontinental Championship. While this strategy has worked, some argue it comes at the cost of Gunther's potential as a main event player. Gunther's run is starting to feel repetitive, the Hall of Famer noted. He's beaten everyone in the mid-card. What's left for him to prove? It's time to move him up. There are several reasons why Gunther deserves a promotion to the main event scene. In ring excellence, Gunther's matches are consistently among the best on any card. His ability to combine technical skill with brutal physicality makes him a unique talent capable of carrying the company. Charismatic presence. While not a traditional mic-heavy superstar, Gunther's aura speaks volumes. His stoic demeanor and imposing presence make him stand out in a roster filled with larger-than-life characters. Legacy building. Gunther has already cemented his place in WWE history as the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion. Moving him into the main event would allow him to build on this legacy and create new milestones. Fresh matchups. A move to the main event would open the door to fresh, high-profile matchups against stars like Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, or even a returning legend like Randy Orton. If Gunther remains tethered to the Intercontinental Championship, the danger lies in diminishing returns. Fans who have celebrated his dominance may eventually grow weary if his reign lacks fresh challenges or compelling storylines. Triple H has to be careful, the Hall of Famer warned. They've built Gunther up to be this unstoppable force. If they don't capitalize on that momentum soon, it could backfire. Gunther's eventual loss of the Intercontinental title will also be a pivotal moment. The Hall of Famer suggested that Triple H must handle this transition carefully to ensure Gunther emerges stronger, not weaker, from the loss. If Triple H decides to elevate Gunther, there are several intriguing storylines that could catapult him into the main event scene. A clash with Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns has run roughshod over WWE for over 3 years. A feud with Gunther could be a fresh and exciting challenge, pitting the tribal chief against a no-nonsense, hard-hitting adversary. Winning the Royal Rumble. Gunther could solidify his status as a top-tier talent by winning the Royal Rumble and challenging for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. A feud with Seth Rollins. Rollins' World Heavyweight Championship reign has been defined by top-tier matches, and a program with Gunther would undoubtedly deliver. A face turn. While Gunther has thrived as a heel, a face turn could add a new layer to his character and open the door to fresh rivalries. The WWE Universe has been vocal about their admiration for Gunther. Social media is filled with calls for him to be booked as a main event star, with many fans echoing the Hall of Famer's sentiments. Gunther is the future of WWE, one fan tweeted. Why isn't he already fighting Roman or Seth? The Hall of Famer added, fans want something new. Gunther represents that. He's not a recycled gimmick or a nostalgia act. He's the real deal. WWE needs to strike while the iron is hot. Triple H's decision regarding Gunther is a microcosm of a larger issue in WWE, balancing the elevation of titles with the development of individual superstars. While Gunther has undoubtedly benefited the Intercontinental Championship, the question remains whether the title has benefited him equally. Gunther has done his jobs and then some. The Hall of Famer concluded, now it's time for WWE to do right by him. Give him the spotlight he deserves. Gunther's journey in WWE has been nothing short of extraordinary. From his days in NXT UK to his record-breaking Intercontinental Championship reign, he has proven himself as one of the best in the business.